Will XP stock continue to rally and give us even more profits on our trade? In this video, we are going to answer that question by analyzing the unusual options today, May 26. It is now 11:25 a.m. and as you may know, if you've been following this channel, on May 5, on this day, we made our initial video to go bullish on XP stock, and as you can see, since then it has gone up all the way 26%. We also made a follow video on this day. This was May 19, also when we had over 100% in profits, and we were still keeping our trade. And so today we are going to review that trade to see where we're at as well. So let's get right to it. The trade we had done on May 5 was this trade. You'll see that we had paid $30 for this trade, and currently the profits are at $104. And so if we calculate that percentage of return, 104, this is already taking into account the cost, so we just have to divide by the initial cost already. So that is now multiplied by 100. We have 346% return on our initial investment of $30. Okay, so you can see here, this is the unusual options today that came in, done just an hour ago at 10:25 a.m. So make sure to hit the bell icon if you're subscribed to get notified whenever we see these unusual options. So we'll take a look at this. This is for the July 21s at these 22 strike price calls, 20 strike price calls, and the 24 strike price calls. Our long bullish calls are in June. You'll see here our current positions are still here for the 17 strikes and the 19 strikes. And since we are approaching that 19 strikes, we could be taking some profits and readjusting our trades. And so when we look at the Julys, these unusual options today, you'll see that these were opening orders because all of this volume is greater than the open interest over here on this column. So what are these options telling us? Okay, so what we think is going on here is that they are selling this 22 strikes, but they're selling two contracts, because you'll notice that there is 6,000. This is a ratio to 3,000. So it's a 2-to-1 here. So they're selling two of these 22 strike calls for every one of these 20 strike calls and one of these 24 strike calls. So they're buying these 20 strike calls, just one of them, and buying the 24 strike calls, just one of them. And that creates a butterfly spread strategy here. And so when we analyze this trade, you'll see that, let's take off our trade. You'll see that this is still slightly bullish, but it has a risk reduction. You'll see that when we look at the Greeks, there's not a theta decay on this trade. It is still bullish, but not as bullish as our trade, that and there is a negative vega. So this is being cautiously bullish and targeting the 22 strike price. I'm currently approaching that 19 over here. So you'll see as the price goes up, the profits will also go up as well. And so that is our current analysis. And so make sure to watch that video on this day, June 16th, the June 16 option. This again, we placed this trade on May 5. It was, as we mentioned, this day, and we'll put a link at the top here so that you can learn how we set up this trade initially. And if you have info cards turned on, you can click on that. We'll also link this video that we made to follow up on so you can learn by watching this video on the May 19th, you learn why we did not close this trade, because some people may have already taken profits at 100%. Yet you can see that it continued to rally, and now we are over 300% in profit. So we gained an additional 200% to stay in this trade. And why we did that, we explained that in this May 19 video. So make sure to watch both of these videos to learn how we are doing these trades based on unusual options activity. And you can also join our membership as well if you want to follow our trades. And also when we close our trades, when we take profits, we are making exclusive videos for members, only for trades that are more selective and more profitable. So make sure to check our membership out. Click on join on our membership channel to look into the details on what fits for you and what you would like that helps you make better trade decisions. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified as usual. Take care, and good luck, everyone.